yesterday, somebody dropped the Tara Truax video that she did the other day. I don't know if you got a chance to watch that, but for our first 10 minutes, I'm just gonna kind of go over what she talked about with, designing your ideal business partner. It's just some really good stuff, because a lot of times we think we just want just anybody. And she really, talked about how we need to be working on designing our partner, and like living up to that. So that's who we attract. Let's see. Okay, so this will be part of the homework that I drop in, but basically you want to write an ad for who you're looking for, to recruit, and you're going to have somebody look at it. So you can, drop it in the executive chat, or you can give it to your upline, whatever you're comfortable with. But if you have to be sure that you're writing an ad for an actual business partner and not just a customer, because a lot of times we're just writing an ad for a customer when we talk about the product all the time. Good morning. So you want to do business with people who inspire you and bring you joy. You don't want the product post, because that's really not going to attract a business partner. That's going to attract a customer. So we need to really be mindful of that. But she talks about how to go about getting quality over quantity. And you really just need to find gold in one in each leg, one person who's gold, ready to run the business. And she said, she gave this analogy, and it was really good. She said, be the CEO, live in the penthouse, give people the code, let them come up and see if the view is what they want, and then run with those people who do want it. Basically, we show people the business, we show them the system, and it's their choice if it's for them. We can't force them, and you don't want to have to drag people along. You want people who want what you want in this business. And she talked about how we do not want to be, we can't cross the diagnosis and treating line, because we don't diagnose and treat. So that's why the business side is going to be more successful, because we have all of the graphics in our back office that we can send to people so they can read over, but we can't, just tell people this is the product you need. So just keep that in mind. And then remember the third-party validation, really getting people in there. If you're not making money yet, that's fine, but you need to be bringing in people who are making money to validate what you're saying. It's kind of like if you go into a store and you ask the person at the desk for something, and they're like, oh, I don't know, let me grab my manager. That's kind of what we want to be doing. We want to be like, I don't know the answer to that question, but let me grab somebody who does. And that would be like your upline. That would be Mandy, Casey, those kinds of people. And then just get clear about the people you are partnering with. So we'll just go ahead with the writing our affirmations and things like that for the first 5 minutes. And then I don't want you to do the business partner right now, because that would take time. You need to really put thought into it. But go ahead and start writing down your affirmations for the day, and all that stuff. And I'm just going to mute myself while we do this. Okay, so as you're finishing up your gratitude, we're going to move on to our liking and commenting on posts. Remember to use at least 4 words to respond. Mandy always goes to a profile. First off, have your Hot 20 list ready or some sort of Hot 20 that you're following to keep track of your prospects. And you're going to go to their page and like the last 9 pictures, comment on one, and then react to a story. This would also be the time that you say happy birthday, happy anniversary on Facebook, whatever. But just make sure that you're genuine. Don't make it about Q. And that is going to help with your algorithm. So we're going to spend about 5 minutes doing that. Okay, so I want to be respectful of your all's time and I don't want to take the full hour because I know that you can do a lot of this on your own. We've been doing this all month. But I do want to talk about a couple things. So when you're posting, you need to make sure that you're posting daily. Like we're in the last, 9 or 10 days of the month. So you really have to start showing up on social media more. Get into the routine of posting at least once a day and doing 5 to 10 stories a day. And not just, sharing something inspirational on your stories. I'm talking about putting your face on there. You need to get on there and talk about stuff, add value to people. You don't just want to share the product or the business constantly. You want to attract people who think like you, um, and add value to people. So you can think about this. How can you add value to people? What are you good at? What can you share with others to help people? You don't have to have like some major awesome talent or anything like that. You can just share what's on your heart. You can make stories, reels, all those things. And then that's another thing. You need to get in the habit of trying to make reels. Right now, that's where Instagram is headed. So, like, story views are going down, your feed views are going down, reels are